Hey guys, what's going on? Playing some World of Tanks. As you can see, I'm playing with the T1 Cunningham. Reason I'm starting with a tier 1 tank is because I'm going to be doing a series where I work my way up from a tier 1 tank to a tier 10 tank. So as you can see here, I'm starting with the T1 Cunningham. Now I'm going to move straight down to the medium tanks as I work my way up, skipping this one, well, going in the upward direction for that because that's a heavy tank, this is a medium tank, and then for these two, I'll let you guys pick what tank you want me to do, because both of them lead to T20, and then I'll be pushing forward here to the tier 10 tank M48A1 patent, which looks pretty cool and should be because it costs $6,100,000, which is quite a bit of money in this game. You have to play for quite a few hours to get that. So anyways, just something I want to say that I'll be doing in this series, Road to Tier 10 Tank, is I'll be doing a historic battle. If you didn't know, I'll bring it up right here. But in the 9.0 update, they added historic battles, which are basically reenactment of battles that happen in real life. And as you can see, this battle right here contains the tanks we'll be coming across in our Road to Tier 10 Tank. So for the Tier 5 and 6 of this series, I'll be doing a historic battle, which will be pretty awesome because I haven't done one yet, and I want to see what it is, what it's like. So that'll be pretty neat. But yeah, let's jump into gameplay. Okay, sweet. So we found a game. We're in it. Only 20 more seconds before you get to see some live action of the first tank in our series of Road to Tier 10 Tank, and it is the T1 Cunningham. So as you can see here, I was looking around, checking out what my teammates were doing. Always good to coordinate with your team, especially if you're a light tank, because the hull on this, or like the hull, I guess, the hull armor and turret armor, leave it to, well, I guess add up to 115 HP, also known as hit points, which isn't very much. I guess a tank destroyer could take you out in one hit, one well-positioned hit, especially since this has such low armor. So you always want to have backup from your teammates. But as you can see here, I knew what I was doing, well, where I was going, and I was able to get a couple of the enemy team's tanks spotted before they could get to their cover. So that's pretty good because now my teammates who are on the right hand side there know that there's a few tanks coming up and they can take care of those, and I don't have to do all the heavy work with a light tank. And you got my teammate behind there just doing whatever. I think he's helping me out, or maybe he's not, he's just sitting there. Okay, yeah, I think he's being a shooting gallery for the other team. But anyways, as you can see here, I have a machine gun mounted on the top of my tank. This allows for some quick shots and basically takes down a ton of health from the enemy team tanks. I like this because when you run up, or if you flank, come behind a tank, you don't have much health, so you can just load all your ammo into their side real quick or into their back, getting those positions on the tank, which give you lots of, I guess, penetration opportunities. And it allows you to take them out really fast, especially because you have 15 shots, which with this tank, with the standard shell, range from 9 to 15 damage and a penetration of 23 to 28. So that's pretty good. The other thing I like about this tank is the speed. The speed on this tank is excellent. I don't like slow moving tanks. That's why I'm not doing Road to top 10 tier, like I guess through heavy tanks, because they just move too slow for me. I might do one in the future if I find some that move decently fast. I'm sure there are quite some that move decently fast, so I'll have to investigate into that and possibly do, I guess, my next series of heavy tanks, or maybe even tank destroyers. But anyways, that's why I like light tanks, is because of their speed. I don't like tanks that go very slow because I really like to get into battle, first of all. And the engine power of this tank specifically, with the setup right now fully upgraded, is 132, allowing for a max speed of 41 kilometers. That's not the best max speed, like it's decent, it's getting me around the map quite fast here, and it got me a good start, but you can definitely go quite a bit faster. But for a tank of this tier tier being tier 1, I think that's a really good speed. Because not many other tanks in tier 1 can go that speed, especially light tanks. I played with the light tank when the tier, like in the tier 1 specifications, or tier 1 class, and I think it went 7 kilometers per hour. I did not get that because, well, it's a light tank, it's supposed to go fast, you're supposed to scout with it, so how are you supposed to scout when you're behind all the medium and heavy tanks? A good suggestion for new players is what I'm doing right now, shooting ahead of the enemy tank. This causes your bullets to come into contact with the tank when it's moving forward into that position, because you're shooting a bit ahead. Bullets don't move to a specific location instantaneously, so gotta aim a bit ahead, and this allows you to get some nice kills like I got right there. I was able to place a bunch of shots on that guy and really help my team out here. I've basically just been guarding this sort of mid-right side, not completely far right, but and not the middle, I guess the middle of the right side in the middle. But anyways, I was able to help my team out quite a bit, and we took out a decent, we took out quite a few enemy teammates. Ended up winning the battle with three enemy teammates, well, not teammates, 3 enemy tanks on the battlefield still, but we had captured their base, so we ended up capturing a victory. And yeah, that's the gameplay for the T1 Cunningham. Please subscribe, like, and comment of what tank I should pick for my tier 6, like the tier 6 in the upcoming videos, and please also subscribe so you can follow along with my channel, or follow along with this series more specifically. Okay, so there was the first video of this series, and thanks for watching.